morning. In last class we have learned about closure property under integers. So now is commutative property. So what is commutative property? So if you take any two integers and if you reverse that, again the result should be same. So what is the general form for that? A plus B should be equals to B plus A. So if you take any two integers and if you reverse and if you add the two integers, again the result should be same. So what is the general form here? A plus B should be equals to B plus A. So A value I am taking it as -2, B value I am taking it as 3. So I am substituting this A value and B value in this commutative property, that is in general form. What is that? A plus B should be equals to B plus A. So whenever the LHS part and RHS parts are same, the answers will be same, then we can say that commutative property is satisfied. So this is under which operation? This is under addition, because between two integers we have taken plus sign. So in place of A substitute -2, plus in place of B what you are substituting 3 is equals to 3 plus -2. So what will be the result you will see here? So minus into plus will be minus. From bigger number sign you subtract, the smaller number. 3 minus 2 will be equals to 1. And what is the bigger number sign here? Plus. So what you are doing, minus into plus will be minus. From bigger number you subtract the smaller number, and for the result take the bigger number sign, that will be equals to +1. In the same way, 3, here you are seeing the double signs together. So plus into minus will be equals to -2. So plus into minus will be equals to -2. I am writing as this. So what you got here, +1 is equals to 3 minus 2 will be equals to +1. So we got LHS value is equals to RHS value. So both the LHS part and RHS parts are equal. So we can say that commutative property is satisfied under addition. Now what is the next operation? Next operation is subtraction. So whether it will be satisfied under subtraction or not, we will see now. So how you write the general form here? A minus B is equals to B minus A. So what is the general form under subtraction? A minus B is equals to B minus A. So take the other same values. A is equals to -2, B is equals to 3. Now you substitute these two values in this general form. What is the A value? -2 minus B value is 3 is equals to B value is 3 minus A value is -2. So if you get the same answer, it will be satisfied under subtraction. Whether you will get the same answers or not, you will see here. Minus into minus will be plus. So add the two numbers. 3 plus 2 will be equals to 5. And for the result, you have to take the bigger number sign, that is -5 is equals to 3 as it is. Two signs we are seeing together. Minus into minus will be equals to plus. Write this 2 as it is. Now -5 is equals to 3 plus 2 is how much? 5. So -5 and 5 are not same. They are not equal. So -5 is a negative number, 5 is a positive number. These two numbers are not equal. So what we got here? LHS is not equals to RHS. So we can say that commutative property is not satisfied under subtraction. Now coming to next operation is multiplication. So we will see whether it will be satisfied or not. We will see. So now which operations we are applying? We are applying multiplication now. So what is the general form of multiplication? A into B will be equals to B into A. So what is the general form? A into B is equals to B into A. So apply the values. A value is -2, B value is 3. Just apply these values here. That is -2 into 3 is equals to 3 into -2. So multiply the values now. Minus into plus will be minus. 2 3s are 6. Again same way. Plus into minus will be minus. 3 2s are 6. So -6 is equals to -6. So that is LHS is equals to RHS. Now we can say that commutative property is satisfied under multiplication also. Now coming to division, last operation, division, whether it will be satisfied or not, we will by a. So what values we have taken? A is equals to -2, b is equals to 3. So if you solve this, you should get the integer values and the both LHS part and RHS part should be equal. So a value is -2 divided by 3 and here 3 divided by -2. So how you will write this? -2 by 3 we can write, and this one 3 by -2 we can write. So these two values are not same and these two are not integers also. So what we say here, LHS is not equals to RHS. So under division, commutative property is not satisfied. So in which operations it has been satisfied? It has satisfied under addition and multiplication. And in which properties it does not satisfy? That is subtraction and division. So next is associative property. So next property is associative property. So what is associative property? A plus B plus C should be equals to A plus B plus C. That means only the brackets will be interchanged. The values will be same but the brackets will be interchanged. What is the property here? A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. So this is under addition because between all the three integers we are having plus sign. So now assume the A value, B value and C value here. So A value 2, B value 4, C value 1. So I am taking A value as 2, B value as 4, or you can take it as -1 also. 1 is also an integer, -1 is also an integer. So now substitute these values in this. So what is the A value? 2 plus B value is 4 plus C value is -1. Now coming to RHS part. A value is 2 plus B value is 4 plus C value is -1. Now first solve the bracket values. 2 plus, here at a time we are seeing the double sign, so make that into single sign, that is 4 plus into minus will be -1. The same way 2 plus 4 will be 6. At a time we are seeing the double sign, make it into single sign, plus into minus will be -1. So 2 plus 4 minus 1 will be 3 and the 6 minus 1 will be 5. 2 plus 3 is 5 is equals to 5. So LHS part and RHS parts are equal. So under addition, associative property is satisfied. So what is the associative property? A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. Only the brackets will be interchanged. This is under addition. Now coming to subtraction. So associative property will also be not satisfied under subtraction and division. Just you will see one example. So how you write the general form here? General form will be the form of subtraction. That is A minus B minus C is equals to A minus B minus C. Only the brackets will be interchanged. This is under subtraction. This is under subtraction. So A value is 2, 4, C is -1. So just substitute these values. 2 minus B value is 4 minus C value is -1 is equals to A value is 2 minus B value is 4 minus C value is -1. So coming to LHS part, 2 minus double signs we are seeing, so make it into single sign. 4 minus into minus will be plus 1 is equals to, now plus into minus is minus, so subtract the numbers. 4 minus 2 will be 2. For the result you have to keep the bigger number sign. Now here we are seeing a double sign, make it into single sign. Minus into minus will be plus 1. Now 2 minus 4 plus 5 will be, 4 plus 1 will be 5. minus 2 plus 1. This will be plus into minus is minus. Subtract bigger number to smaller number. 5 minus 2 is 3. Bigger number sign is minus. So I have taken for result bigger number sign is equals to minus into plus. Minus into plus will be minus. From bigger number to smaller number we have to subtract. 2 minus 1 is 1. Bigger number sign is minus. So in this case you got minus 3 and in this case you got minus 1. So then this minus 3 and minus 1 are not equal. So LHS is not equals to RHS. So we can say that associative property will not be satisfied under subtraction, as in the same way under division also it will not be satisfied. Under which property it will be satisfied? Under multiplication. We will see the multiplication now. So that is A into B into C is equals to A into B into C. Interchange the brackets. So A value is 2. B value is 4, C value is minus 1. So 2 into 4 into minus 1 is equals to 2 into 4 into minus 1. Now multiply this. 2 into plus into minus will be minus. 4 ones are 4 is equals to 2 fours are 8 into minus 1. So multiply the two integers. Plus into minus, minus 2 fours are 8. Plus into minus, minus 8 ones are 8. So minus 8 and minus 8 are integers and both the values are equal. So we can say that LHS is equals to RHS. So associative property is satisfied under multiplication. So in the same way we can try for division. How to write a general form for division? A divided by B divided by C is equals to A divided by B divided by C. So this is the general form for associative property and division. You try this one, it will be not satisfied. LHS value and RHS values will not be equal. If it is equal also, they will be not integers. So try this part. Next one is distributive property. So what is distributive property? So distributive property. What is distributive property? A into B plus C should be equals to A into B plus A into C. With this A we are multiplying both the terms, that is B and C. So what is the distributive property? A into B plus C is equals to A into B plus A into C. This is a distributive property and multiplication over addition. So now, whether the LHS part and RHS parts are equal or not, we will see. Minus 1. Now you substitute in both the parts, it is LHS part and RHS part. What is the A value? 2 into B value is 4 plus C value is minus 1 is equals to, write the RHS part. With this 2 you have to multiply both the terms. That is 2 into 4 plus 2 into minus 1. Okay, now LHS part 2 into, you are seeing the double signs together, make it into single sign. 4 plus into minus is minus 1. Now coming to RHS part, 2 fours are 8 plus into minus is minus, 2 ones are 2. Now coming to RHS part, 2 into 4 minus 1 is 3. You are seeing the double sign, make it into single sign. 8 plus into minus is minus 2. Now 2 3s are 6. In the same way 8 minus 2 is 6. So both the LHS parts and RHS parts parts are equal. So distributive property is also satisfied under multiplication over addition. So we are seeing two signs together, multiplication and addition symbol. So this is distributive property under multiplication over addition. Now in this we are having over subtraction also. That means in the place of plus, we will keep it as minus. So whether it will be satisfied for integers or not, we will see. So next, how to write this? A into b minus c is equals to a into b. Here we are having a minus sign, so keep minus here. That is a into c. So whether this will be satisfied for multiplications or not, for integers or not, we will see. So a is equals to 2, b is equals to 4, c is equals to minus 1. Just substitute the values here. A value is 2 into b value is 4 minus c value is minus 1 into equals to, coming to RHS part. With this 2 we have to multiply both the terms here, both the integers. That is 2 into 4 minus 2 into minus 1. 2 into minus 1. Just solve this. 2 into 4. Double signs we are having, negative to single sign. Minus into minus is plus 1 is equals to 2 4s are 8 minus. Now here plus into minus is minus, 2 1s are 2. So 2 into 4 plus 1 is 5 is equals to 8 minus into minus is plus 2. So 2 5s are 10 and here 8 plus 2 is also 10. So here we can say LHS part is equals to RHS part, and this distributive property under addition over subtraction is also satisfied in integers. So next is identities. We are having two identities. One is additive identity and next is multiplicative identity. So additive identity. So what do you mean by additive identity? Always 0 is called as additive identity. So always a 0 is called as additive identity. Why we are calling 0 as additive identity? Because if you take any integer, for this integer, how much you will add to get the same integer? I don't want to change the result here. Again, I want minus 3 only. So which number you will add here? 0. So if you add 0 only, again the result will be minus 3. In the same way, for minus 4, how much you will add to get again minus 4? I don't want to change this result. I want only minus 4. So how much you will add here? 0. So if you add 0 to any integer, again the result will be the same integer. So that's why we will call this 0 as additive identity. So next is multiplicative identity. We will see it tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see this multiplication.